Welcome back to Moto Market Explorer. Today, we're looking at 15 classic motorcycles for sale across America, ranging from affordable riders to rare American, Japanese, and European vintage icons. 1. 1950 Harley-Davidson Panhead, $12,500. We start with a 1950 Harley-Davidson Panhead, one of the most recognizable engines in Harley history and a cornerstone of post-war American motorcycling. Panheads marked Harley's transition into more modern engineering, with aluminum cylinder heads that improved cooling and reliability over earlier designs. This example is fully customized, built on a softail-style frame that offers a cleaner stance and more comfortable ride compared to rigid frames of the era. The bike features performance machine braking components, a bold 23-inch custom front wheel, and multiple Arlen Ness parts, including the air cleaner and handlebars, names that carry serious weight in the custom Harley world. While not a factory-correct restoration, this Panhead is positioned as a rideable, visually striking custom, ideal for collectors who want classic Harley DNA without the fragility or price of a museum-level build. At $12,500, it sits well below many Panhead listings, making it attractive for both riders and display-focused buyers. 2. 1974 Honda CB450, $4,500. This 1974 Honda CB450 is a standout survivor from Japan's early performance era. As the final production year, it represents the end of Honda's original high-performance parallel twin platform that helped redefine reliability and engineering standards in the late 1960s and early 70s. With only 3,990 original miles and just 2 owners, this bike offers an unusually clean ownership history. Purchased from Kaplan Cycles, a well-known name in vintage motorcycles and museum preservation, this CB450 has already received extensive professional servicing, covering carburetors, ignition, brakes, suspension, drivetrain, and compression testing. The bike remains 100% original in appearance, a major plus for collectors. Original survivors like this are increasingly rare, and this example is priced realistically considering its condition, documentation, and mechanical readiness. 3. 1979 Triumph T140D Bonneville, $2,500. Next is a 1979 Triumph T140D Bonneville, produced during the final years of the Meriden factory. These late British twins represent the last chapter of traditional Triumph manufacturing before the brand's long hiatus. This bike shows low mileage, retains most of its original components, and has never suffered major mechanical failure or accident damage. It has been sitting for some time, meaning it will require recommissioning, fresh fluids, battery, and general servicing, but that also keeps the entry price low. At $2,500, this Bonneville is positioned well below the market average, making it a realistic project for enthusiasts familiar with British motorcycles. For many buyers, this represents an affordable path into genuine Triumph heritage without taking on a full restoration. 4. 1982 Suzuki GS750, $1,250. This 1982 Suzuki GS750 highlights why early 80s Japanese bikes remain such strong value plays. Known for durable engines and straightforward engineering, the GS series earned a reputation for reliability that still holds today. This bike starts and runs, though it currently needs a battery, and comes with a clean Texas title. The seller originally considered a cafe conversion but decided against it due to the bike's solid condition. At just $1,250, this GS750 is one of the most affordable ways to get into a classic inline four. Whether kept stock, lightly restored, or tastefully customized, it offers flexibility and strong bang for the buck. 5. 1944 Indian Chief Military, $29,000. This 1944 Indian Chief is a genuine piece of wartime motorcycle history. Built for military use, this model reflects Indians' contribution to Allied forces during World War II. Recently imported to the United States, it includes the documentation needed for registration and was last ridden in May 2025, suggesting it remains largely functional. Military Chiefs are far less common than civilian models, and most surviving examples are either museum pieces or heavily restored. This one is offered as is, with room for light mechanical sorting or preservation-focused ownership. At $29,000, it's positioned as a serious collector motorcycle, appealing to buyers who value historical significance over everyday riding. 6. 1979 Yamaha XS1100, $3,000. The Yamaha XS1100 was one of the most powerful production motorcycles of its era, earning a reputation as a true muscle bike. This example has received recent maintenance, including carburetor service, new gaskets, updated electrical components, and new tires. The seller notes that the bike is extremely loud, which aligns with the XS1100's aggressive personality. With its shaft drive and robust engine, it's known for long-term durability. At $3,000, this bike offers classic superbike performance at a fraction of the cost of comparable European or American machines. 7. 1966 BSA Lightning, $2,500. This 1966 BSA Lightning blends classic British twin character with light customization. Featuring cafe-style bars, solo seating, LED lighting, and extended forks that can be returned to stock height, it offers both visual attitude and mechanical simplicity. The bike runs well, carries a clear title, and is registered as an antique, which can simplify ownership in some states. At $2,500, this Lightning is attractively priced for riders who want a hands-on vintage experience, rather than a pristine showpiece. 8. 1976 Kawasaki KZ900 LTD, $4,800. The KZ900 LTD represents Kawasaki's dominance in the large displacement market during the mid-1970s. This example has undergone extensive brake system rebuilding, carburetor synchronization, and general mechanical refreshing. The fuel tank has been properly sealed, and new tires and battery are already installed. Cosmetically, the side covers still need paint, but mechanically, the bike appears well sorted. At $4,800, this KZ900 offers strong value as clean, big-bore Japanese fours continue to rise in collector interest. 9. 1951 Harley-Davidson Flathead, $14,000. This 1951 Harley-Davidson Flathead is a long-term storage bike that retains important original components, including matching belly numbers, original tanks, and fenders. While it hasn't been road-ready for many years, the engine has been proven to start, indicating solid fundamentals. Flatheads occupy a unique place in Harley history, prized for their simplicity and distinctive character. At $14,000, this example is best suited for collectors interested in preservation, light restoration, or historically correct recommissioning. (10) 1978 Honda CB750 SHC, $5,500. The 1978 Honda CB750 remains one of the most influential motorcycles ever built. This example retains original paint, badges, and, most importantly, all 4 exhaust pipes in excellent condition, a detail that greatly affects collector value. With recently cleaned carburetors and overall clean presentation, it's suitable for immediate enjoyment or gradual improvement. These SOHC CB750s continue to gain value, especially unmodified survivors like this one. 11. 1971 BMW R75/5 SWB, $7,500. This short-wheelbase BMW R75/5 offers classic airhead reliability paired with more agile handling than later long-wheelbase versions. Featuring both electric and kickstart, it represents BMW's transition into modern touring motorcycles. Stored indoors since 2015, it will need basic recommissioning, but the engine turns freely and the bike presents with honest patina. Early/5 models are increasingly collectible, and this one sits at a fair market price. (12) 1966 Suzuki Hustler X6, $3,799. The Suzuki Hustler X6 was revolutionary for its time, offering a 6-speed gearbox when most competitors had 4 or 5. This first-year model runs well, is fully functional, and remains highly rideable. As collectors increasingly recognize early Japanese performance bikes, Hustler X6 values have steadily climbed. This example's clean title and originality make it especially appealing. Number 13. 1982 Kawasaki KZ Bobber, $2,750. This 1982 Kawasaki KZ Bobber focuses on simplicity and visual impact. With freshly rebuilt carburetors and solid running condition, it offers an uncomplicated ownership experience. While modified bikes appeal to a narrower audience, this one's affordability and mechanical readiness make it an accessible option for riders who want something different without a large investment. (14) 1982 Yamaha Maxim 650, $600. At just $600, this Yamaha Maxim 650 is clearly a project. It needs multiple components and is not currently rideable, but it does come with a clean title. For experienced builders or hobbyists, this Maxim offers one of the lowest cost entry points into classic Japanese motorcycles, with strong parts availability and a simple platform. 15. 1974 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead, $7,500. We close with a 1974 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead, featuring a fresh top end and multiple S&S performance components, including heads, cam, and carburetor. Shovelheads are increasingly appreciated for their torque, sound, and mechanical feel. This example strikes a balance between performance upgrades and classic character, making it a solid option for riders who want an old-school Harley that's already been mechanically improved. That wraps up today's listings. Thanks for watching Moto Market Explorer, where we track real classic motorcycles for sale across America.